You know, when you first start out in this, you take all of these classes and you pass the test, and then they say, okay, you're ready to go do this. You gotta make sure that you understand that you probably don't have a clue of what's happening. I remember when I first started, and I'm going to admit to it, my bosses later told me that the only reason they hired me was because I was tall, skinny, and blonde. Makes you really proud to be hired by that crew, huh? So I was working on something, and my boss walks up to me and hands me something that has this cute little drawing on it. I didn't know what it meant. I didn't have a clue what it meant. I tried to guess at it, and I guessed wrong. And when he finally said, oh, by the way, you know that means square feet. Seriously? It's just this cute little drawing. When we first start out, there are so many times when we fake it till we make it, and it doesn't work out well for us. Sometimes we really get into trouble. You know, I can remember things that I said to people and things that I talked about to people, and I thought, why did anybody trust me in the beginning? So when you're first starting out, it's okay to say, hey, I don't have a clue what you're saying, or I don't have a clue what you're telling me, or how do I get some help? In your first couple of years, find yourself somebody that you can trust, that you can text and say, somebody just said something and I have no clue what they're saying, and I asked them and they didn't explain it. We all started out not knowing a whole lot. I have pointed out that nobody was born an appraiser. Nobody was born a broker. We had to learn. You know, after 40 years, there's still times when I go, oh my goodness, I didn't know that. When you start, don't be cocky. Take the time to say, hey, I need some help with this, or can you explain this to me? It just will make things work a little bit better. I actually had one new agent who was doing a deal with me, and I gently explained one of the paragraphs. And a couple months after we were done, I ran into him and he said, you know, you were the only person who was nice to me. He said, I didn't know what I didn't know. So in your first couple years, keep your ears open, keep your eyes open, keep listening, and jot down things, go back and research so that you know what people are saying to you. And if it's something we don't know, just ask somebody who knows what it is.